Hey folks, Jossway here. Welcome back to Mars First Logistics. When we left off, we were planning to transport a fish, deliver fish, main contract, from the fishery to the construction site, 4.3 kilometers. Only 600 units of pay, but we're going to advance our main contracts here. We're well into the mid-game, approaching the late game, at least of the campaign, if that's what you want to call it. And we're going to go ahead and get into this delivery right away. So we have this fish catcher blueprint that was given to us to acquire the fish from inside the fishery. We have named several of our little NPCs that we found. Specifically, we had a turtle named Softshell and a robot named Stinky. So this guy's going to need a name as well. Undoubtedly, he's going to be an adorable little fish buddy for us. Let's see if we can catch him correctly. So he's floating on the water. Let's see if we can pick him up. What name do we want? I mean, we've got Softshell, we've got Stinky. This guy needs a name as well. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, he is a very fun... Well, you know, he's not that cute, honestly. He's just kind of a fish. So he needs a little bit more personality, I think, than the game has given him. So I think we'll call him... Let's call him something... Yeah. We'll call him something special. You can be Aragorn, son of Arathorn, the Fish King. It looks like we're going to be able to pick him up here. So the bag that he's in, the bag of water, deforms. I don't want to pop it. Okay, that's as far as it'll go. We have a grip on him now. Let's slowly back out while we have him. Okay. So we've got a handle on him. We just have to take him over there. Okay, I'm contemplating whether or not I want to switch to a different vehicle, but this one seems fine. It's not... I don't think there's too much rough terrain for us to worry about, so maybe we'll just get out there and go. Deliver Aragorn to his new fiefdom. The last king of the fish. Okay. Yeah, we want to drive carefully because bumping will probably have us drop him, and picking him up might be... Yeah. Yep. Picking him up might be tough. Plus, his bag might smash open and leave him to drown, gasping for air, which we prefer to avoid. Oh yeah, there's a lot of drift with these wheels. Let me see if we can climb here. Okay, we can get up here. Where exactly are we going? Oh yeah, it's down quite a bit. So the question becomes, can I carry him well down a slope with this vehicle? Maybe? Seems like it could be a little rough. Let's head over in this direction and see if we can't get a beat on a slightly gentler slope. We can angle the grippers up or backwards. Like we can... Yeah, we can tilt him back a little bit so that as we fall down the slope, he's not at risk of slipping out the front. I'm worried about him, like, the wider part at the base, but we have a pretty good grip on the bag, so maybe it'll be okay. We'll see. Yeah, the magnetic wheels are great for what they're intended for, but they're not super great for navigating terrain. Plus, there's no suspension on this vehicle. Let's see what kind of a slope we're dealing with over here at this edge. We are taking him over to the habitat with Softshell. All right, so the question is, can we get down this slope? Looks like the best place to do it is going to be over here. Yeah, okay. We can take it a bit at a time with this. Yeah, this looks doable. Okay. Okay, and then we will... Okay, yeah, it's a little slidey, a little slippy. This seems like the best play for the next part here. Slow down, just hold reverse. Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. Okay. What do I do here? I could use the arm to push myself back onto my feet. I'm worried that... Okay, there we go. All right. Now just go down this little bit here. Ooh, okay, all right. All right, we got it, we got it. Come on, Aragorn. You have kingly duties to attend to. You can't miss your morning meeting with your ministers and your knights. So we gotta get a move on here. Okay, all right. I think that was part of the... That was probably the hardest part. There might be one more slope we have to traverse, but let's just take it one step at a time here. Ooh. Okay, this looks a little sketch. I mean, I guess technically we could probably metallically attach to the pipe if I had thought about it, but... Yeah, we're so front heavy. Ugh. Okay, that's gonna be hard to recover from. That's not recoverable. Okay, I don't have any tools on this vehicle, unfortunately. Am I gonna tip? I might tip over onto my feet here. I could maybe... Oh, there we go. Okay, nice. Out of the cloud of dust. We got another downslope to attend to here. It does look like that's gentler. I don't know if I have room to get under this pipe anywhere. I might be able to squeeze through here. Yeah. Okay, this looks good. I love the just dead-eyed stare on Aragorn, son of Arathorn here. He's just like he's just like there's no thoughts in that head. He's just hovering in his ball of water like, yep. I'd like to eat and then poop, please. That's all there's room for in his fish brain. Two brain cells wide. Okay, we're most of the way there. I think we're good. Oh, this is a little skiddy. Okay, all right, recovered. I should have improved this vehicle a little bit. Or possibly I should have put him down and then picked him up with a different vehicle. I don't actually know what would happen if we put him on the ground. We've fallen over and the plastic bag of water seemed to hold intact well enough. So we probably could have put him down and picked him up with something else. But we're there now, so I think we're just gonna wrap up. Where is the entrance I'm looking for? It's on the far side. All right, so Aragorn and Softshell are gonna live together, apparently. That is a huge area for delivery. I don't know why it's that big. Just anywhere in the water, I guess? Okay, where do I get in? Here we go. Okay. Wait. Wasn't there a closed door over here? How do we get in? Wait, this door is closed. Is it gonna open for me? No. Am I driving up the top? Oh, I'm driving up the top somehow. Okay. Where am I doing that? I gotta drive up the side of the building, apparently. So, the ribs are pretty small. Is there a better... Do I need to fly him up there? Maybe I do need to put him down. Like, I don't see a better way to do it than to just try to... Okay. Like, the glass isn't gonna do much for me. Ooh. I gotta stay on this... Come on, you can do it. I gotta stay on this like, structural support rib. Okay, Oh, I see, I can just fall in. Okay, there's no glass here. Come on, buddy. I just dump him? I don't have an angle for it, but... maybe I can get back on. Come on. Oh, this is not easy. This is not good. Okay, there we go. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. I think if I just release him here, he's going to fall into the pool. So Aragorn, son of Arathorn, welcome to your new home. Let's see if we can get you to fall into the pool. All right, good luck. Godspeed. Bam! Nice. He's swimming around. He's all happy. Good for you, buddy. In water, where's the heavy crown? In the crown is heavy on the head of the fish that... there's a proverb there, but I don't know what it is. You guys make it up. Leave it in the comments. Okay, so our fish friend has been delivered successfully, which means on to our next main contract. I believe the next one up is this generator. All right, this doesn't look too bad. I suppose it depends on how big it is. We're going from the workshop to the construction site. Let's accept the contract and go check out the delivery spot first. Where are they going to want it? All the way up there, huh? Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how we're going to do that. I mean, there's gas here, so it feels like a flying mission. Alternatively, I could maybe... yeah, look at that. They want it delivered in a specific way. I actually don't think flying is the answer here. Let me take a look at what I've got. I have something with some grappling hooks on it. I'm gonna want... so... the Scorpion needs a rebuild. Scorpion Mini, maybe? Let me take a look at this. Do I have multiple... I do. Okay. I have multiple grappling hooks on this. So, I believe theoretically, if I was holding the thing... and I came, like, here... okay, so let me check my grapples. This is the frontmost grapple. We want this, like... we want it, like, there-ish. I'm gonna test this, and then... we want this one. We want to turn around, so we want this one over here. And then we'd want this one over here. And then I'd love to be able to pull all three at the same time. Is there... I could maybe do that, because right now they're gonna pull one at a time. So let's check this out. I have... if I go into my control scheme here, these... let's see. Retract, I could change to a different key. Like R, for all three of them, and then I could retract them simultaneously. I have some boosters on here. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Is the R key bound to anything? Reset vehicle. Yeah, I don't want that. What can I bind it to? Oh, I have a side mouse button. Okay. Let me do that. So if I go to my grappling hooks on the control scheme and I set retract to this, yeah, mouse 4. Okay. And then let's do mouse 4 here and mouse 4 here. Let's save that on Scorp Mini. Now it is going to reset, but I can test this out now. So let's see. So I come up to it like this. I want to shoot this way, and then I want it to twist around and reverse me. So I don't want the wires to get tangled. So how would I do that? I would need to do this one first towards kind of the back. And then I need this one over it. Maybe towards the middle? No, that's still going to twist. Yeah, there's no way to do it. So I'd have to, hold on, I'd have to do it like this. I'd have to actually, if I want to go up with the grabber arm facing the right direction, I need to start in that way. What am I doing here? I'm gonna need to put the arm down so I can shoot through it. It's awkward to drive backwards. Just want to test this first. All right, let's put the arm down. And then if we shoot you there, and you... That's wrong. I want you further back like that. And then I want these two forward. Okay, and then if I press my button, all three retract at the same time. Now, theoretically, we're carrying the thing, whatever the thing is. What are we delivering? Well, that's fun. So we got twisted up here. That's not great. Let's keep retracting. Theoretically, we're carrying whatever. What is it we're carrying? We're carrying the, Well, it's gotten all twisted, which isn't great. I mean, it kind of looks like it could work. I might need a different approach. I can let go of one like that. There we go. Oh, was it only retracting one? I guess it was only retracting one, so I don't have a choice to... I don't have a way to retract them all at the same time. But, like, this gets me pretty close. I don't know. I think I might be better off not using the middle one. Maybe I'll just use the two side ones. And I'll try and bring myself up while carrying it. And then, like... we're delivering the engine? Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? That's not terrible. We can readjust as long as we maintain one point of contact while we're up here. Yeah, so the R button does not work unless it's on. Okay, so that's sort of that whole setup of trying to have all three retract at the same time is not going to work. Sadly, I'd probably have to use a virtual port for that, which I might be able to do. Let me reset. Okay, so can I make them all retract at the same time is the question. If I use, there's some devices that we can use. There's like a sensor or relay? Not the AND gate. The relay, I think, redirects input. So let's say I throw this on here and then go to controls. Yeah, here we go. I can set the controls. So input can be can be my mouse button. Output can be virtual port 1. And then if I go to my grappling hooks and I set them to virtual port 1 for retract, I think this will work. I think this is what I was trying to do. Oh, that's not good. I think I messed that up. I pressed the wrong button there. Let me get another grappling hook. A fresh one. Back to controls. Okay, so set controls. for retract, we want port 1. And then for this one, we want port 1. Yeah. Okay, I think this is right. Let's try that. Let me save this. Let's try that. Because if they all three retract at the same time, I feel like we can make that work, right? Let me try this one more time. Okay, let's put this down. I want you way out front, like in the middle, like that. And then the side ones, I want off to the side and maybe a little, like midway. Like this. I feel like if this works correctly. All right, so now I'm going to press my mouse 4. That should trigger the relay and the virtual port, and all three should retract. Do I have to be on this? There we go. Yeah, all three are retracting now. Okay. This might work. This might work. Yeah, with all three retracting at the same time, I think it does work. So it's going to be awkward while we're dragging this thing up the side of the pole. Things are going to get stuck. We might have to try this a couple times. But yeah, look at that. With that, it's doing what I wanted to. We might not even need to manipulate the arm that much. That has done what I wanted it to. Excellent. Okay. So now I think we can come over here to the workshop and see if we can pick up this generator. Oh, great. We're in the middle of garbage again. Okay. I'm going to need to use... Yep, I'm going to need to use... like this. Okay. The control scheme here is a little awkward, having redirected the retract, but I can make it work. Okay, let's just do something like this. There we go. Okay, hold on. Let's put the arm down. I'm gonna have to turn around to grab this thing, but maybe I can make that happen? Yeah, it's a little tight. It is on a stand, which is nice for picking it up. I like that. You just get turned around here. And we can pick it up. Okay, this looks good. Let's pick it up. We're gonna need to rotate this. It's on a good angle already. We're not quite centered on it though. Let's move this a little bit. So we're nice and centered on the weight. Okay, I don't want it to roll off. Let's extend the arms. Okay, we need to retract you a little bit, push you in. Okay, that's already kind of close in on it. Bring you in. I don't know if that's good enough. It's not quite, the depth of the arm isn't quite good enough. How am I going to fix that? Actually, all right. So one of the new tools we got was the, what is it? The levitating actuator? Is that what it's called? Yeah, the levitating actuator. We can do some stuff here. to work with this. Although, so the problem with the levitating actuator is you don't have the ability to move. If I connect it to an arm, then it has to go over the top of something. That could work here quite well, I guess. That could work here. Let's try it. Let's see if it makes things a little bit... Well, yeah, I need this to be deeper anyway. I think in this case, we're going to be okay. Like, yeah, I don't think we're going to get much out of adding the actuator here. I might play with it later. But I think all we really need here is to make this thing a little bit deeper. And we'll be fine. I need to buy some more parts here. Just a little bit should be enough. It's gonna make us rebuild, which, you know, annoying, but understandable. Okay, I think that should be good enough. Just gotta line this up one more time. That looks good to me. All right. It's a little off center, or a little off the center of gravity as I see it. Push forward a little bit. It's so hard to get things just right in this game. I mean, I get that that's part of the game's charm, but like, you need precision sometimes with your movement, and it's hard to acquire. That looks pretty good. Maybe just a shade to the left. There we go. Okay. You know what I can do? I can drag myself ever so slightly left. Did that work? Not really. There we go. That looks just about perfect. All right. We need a little bit of space because of the rocket boost there. I need to be able to extend the arm a little bit. You're going to have to go down. Extend you a little bit more. Oh, I see the problem. It's actually... It's too big to go underneath it. Okay. Easy solution. Means we have to line things up again. That's fine. So this will have to go underneath it. Which, I'm gonna have to do this a third time. All right. No. Ugh. Part of the problem is driving backwards is so like the left and right. I get them confused. Okay, I think we're good here. Yeah, that's much better this time. Right on target. Okay. So I want the thinner hand to go on the bottom. And ideally, we want it nice and low to the ground. So what I can do there, something like this. That's about as low as I'm going to get it. Yeah, that tank is in the way. I think I changed that recently, and I didn't think about it. All right, let's extend the arms. Take a look at what's happening here. Okay, this is looking good. Get you nice and high. Slide you guys under. No! Oh, okay. Well, let's... Okay. So I can reset the contract without resetting my vehicle. Okay, there we go. Is that as low as it can get? That's about as low as it can get. Okay. Be real careful here. We don't want to do this a 5th time or a 4th time. Just get in there. Okay, that looks good. There we go. I think we've got it now. Yeah, now we have it. Okay. Let's slowly lift it off the cradle. Yep, okay, we have a hold of it. Now getting it out the door is going to be annoying. We're going to need to lower it again. Okay, and then we're going to need to drag ourselves out of this muck. I think we can do it. Yeah, we've got a good hold on it. We're past the center line of the cylinder. So our grippers have a good hold on it. I think we can get it out like this. Just barely. Okay. All right, now we need to get out of the muck and start transport. Okay, all right. We're doing well. We've got a handle on it. Let me... Something like that should work. Okay. All right. There's some dry land over here. If we can get through the muck. Okay. Okay, out of the muck. Let's fix our center of gravity now. That is the best I can do. All right, now we gotta drive. Now we gotta drive and figure out how are we getting there. I guess that is pretty high. There's a nice slope over there that we could use to get up. I think that's our play. All right, let's start driving. The gravity on this thing is nasty. Okay. I might put it down and swap it to a different vehicle. It's so big. Like, we have the grapple set up on this, so I'd have to pick it up again. But, well, all right, let me see. Yeah, it's nasty. It is nasty. Should I just be dragging it instead of trying to carry it over my head? Maybe? Like, lower gravity is better, for sure. Maybe we'll try dragging it a little bit. See if that does anything to help us maneuver better. Oh yeah, you know what? It feels less tippy already. Like, it's still not ideal, but I can work with this. All right, let's get over to that slope. Yeah. This is doable. Okay. Carrying it over my head was not the solution. And I think we've already figured out our solution to lifting it. I think the grapples are going to work. So I think we've done it now. We'll just have to we'll have to see how the plan plays out in practice now that we're carrying this thing. We know our plan, and I think it's a good one. We'll see if it works. Gotta get over there first. So no putting the cart before the horse. Or the automated AI robot rover before the horse. Or... No, there's no horses on Mars. There's fish and turtles. But I haven't seen any plains beasts. Any beasts of burden. How am I getting over this? I could try to burn my fuel to get over this. I think maybe we can just navigate it. I think it looks worse than it actually is. Come on. Okay, there we go. I could always grapple myself forward. Okay, all right. Oof, woof. There we go. We got some nice flat here. All right. I think I need to get up on the ridge now, which is going to be rough. This might be another grapple section. Let's see. What kind? I have 8 wheels. There's a lot of horsepower there. Let's just try it. Let's see. And I have the thruster. I don't need to be skidding all over the place, but maybe? Let's burn that fuel here. Okay, very nice. That's what the thruster's for. So I've made the journey much longer, but it's doable now, where I don't think it was before. We go in a big circle around that lower area. Try to circumnavigate and get over there. I'm pretty skiddy with the weight swinging around on my fishtail, but I get a decent straight section. I can make some distance. Boy, I'm getting further and further away. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay, I can start to angle in towards it here. Yeah, we don't need to go up there. We can get through this area, no problem. Yeah, the weight of this thing is annoying, but again, I'm not sure what would be faster. Switching to another vehicle and having to pick it up twice, 2 more times. Once with the new vehicle and once to swap back here. Or just powering through like I'm doing and dealing with the difficult terrain. Wait, the fishtailing is unbelievable. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about forgot about the tornadoes. Thanks for the reminder, pop in draw distance. Okay. If we stay on this little ridge. Yeah, once we get past here, we should be able to go more directly towards our destination. Ooh. Ugh. I will say this, the grip that we have appears to be very solid, which I'm happy about. Okay. Come on. Yeah, we haven't dropped it. It hasn't really shifted. So we definitely have a good hold on it. But the terrain to get here is just brutal. Okay. So we've gone a long way around. I think we go down this slope here now. And from there, I believe it should be a pretty straight shot. I think when we started out, we were 4 kilometers away, and I've navigated like another 8 in the interim to try and get over here. But we'll see. This is the last little bit of... Oh, I don't want to go in there. Okay. No, don't tip, don't tip. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Okay. Yeah. That looks pretty good over there. If I can make it. Oof, this is a very annoying contract. This is a very tough set of terrain to deliver this heavy, unwieldy object through. Yikes, man. Okay. Oof. All right. Here we go. Okay. Evening out a little bit. Now we got tornadoes to deal with. Fantastic. I wanted more complications and difficulties and obstacles. I was just thinking this is too easy. You guys heard me say that, right? This is too easy. Need more challenge. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. We can go direct the rest of the way. Just got to watch out for these tornadoes. I mean, no question. It doesn't matter how heavy you are. Those tornadoes are forces of nature. If they touch you, you're going up in the air and ragdolling around. All right. We've almost closed the distance by 1 mile or 1 kilometer. Because I think we started out 4.1 away, but we were like way down at the bottom of that cliff and I wasn't sure I could make it up. All right. We still got our grappling hook problem at the end. We got to navigate these tornadoes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Oh, the fishtailing, man. The fishtailing. This heavy ass that I'm hauling around. It's like, you know, I get lots of comments on it, lots of looks. But is it worth it? I think we want to go up here and then left. Let's see. Okay, we're getting close. 2 kilometers. Okay. So this was this part of the rocket construct? There's some kind of construction this is for. I don't know what this thing is for. What is it called? The generator? At the workshop? All right. I do have a little bit of fuel left to juice my speed if I need it. Oh, you know what? I can refill it right here. Yeah, I had some fuel left. Okay. All right, let's thread the needle with these tornadoes. Are you coming my way? Yeah, you're coming my way. I want to avoid you. Make sure we do that. You're a little close for comfort, but okay. There's another one going the other direction. Don't curve towards me. Keep going. There we go. Okay. I guess we're gonna chase the tornado here. Better to chase behind it than to be in front of it. That's for sure. Oh my god, the fishtailing is non-stop, man. Okay, all right. So we practice this. We know how we're getting it up there, theoretically. Okay, I think as long as we're in close here, the tornadoes shouldn't hit us. They've been avoiding the points of interest. He said as one came way too close for comfort. All right. I think we've got it. Let's test this out now that we're holding this thing. So we want to go up. We want to back up. This rock is here just to cause me grief. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's make sure we can aim as best we can. Let's lower this. I want to be real careful not to accidentally release this thing early. Okay, so now we want you at the front. then we wanted you guys kind of off to the side and midway. That seemed to work pretty well. Third grapple. Off to the left. And we switch to our virtual relay and start to retract. Okay. Up we go. Simultaneous retraction is keeping us oriented the way I want. Now I might have to extend the arm here or it might just slide into the box. There it is! Yes! Okay. Grappling hooks, man. Wind turbine completed. Very nice. Yeah, so the key innovation there, or the key lesson I learned, or whatever you want to call it, I guess I can reset here, was using the relay to apply simultaneous retraction control to the 3 grappling hooks at the same time, and then positioning them correctly. That worked out really well. The travel time was arduous. The terrain was extremely difficult, but this little guy did a good job. I am going to, yeah, I think I'm going to save the changes I made here to Scorp Mini. We're going to overwrite that and keep that in place because that worked out really well for lifting stuff. There may be more challenges like that. Let's take a quick look at what's available to us next. Main contracts, they want another power line for 100. That's going to be easy. Deliver the escaped butterfly. Gives me a honker. I guess that's a horn. How am I going to catch this? That seems challenging. And then this massive fuel tank is going to be challenging. I don't know. We'll see about that. Just to show you guys, by the way, what kind of side jobs I have available. I can deliver a bucket of paint to get a knot gate. I haven't unlocked this yet. That's why it's blue. That's not too bad of a job. I might actually do this one. 3 blocks here for 5,000. The challenge here is carrying all 3 at the same time, right? It's also a long delivery. So you're not... Yeah, I'm not sure I would do that one. The anti-gravity device, I haven't done a delivery on this yet. I don't know what carrying that would look like. The blob, this is just a blob of slime. You have to figure out a way to pick it up. I don't know how that would work. Mostly I'm interested in blue rewards more than coin or resources. Like the monorail, the chair, robot repair kit, pipe. There's a camera I could unlock. The weather balloon. And a crate of apples. I think I've unlocked almost everything I can unlock until I do more main contracts. Because if you look at the build menu down at the bottom, there are a handful of undiscovered stuff. This is why I say we're deep in the mid game, maybe towards the end game, because we've unlocked so many parts. There's only about a quarter or a fifth of the parts left, but we're gonna have to get through some main contracts to figure them out. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something or got some ideas for your own playthroughs, or just liked watching me struggle with that long, arduous route. Hopefully it was entertaining. We'll be back with more Mars First Logistics in the next episode with more main contracts. Until then, take care and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.